In this video, we're going to talk about virtual production tripods with Ikan. Real quick, you're watching VP Land. Special thanks to our sponsors for helping make our NAB coverage possible, Blackmagic and Atomos. And now, back to the video. All right, I'm here with Brian again from Ikan. Brian, good to see you again. So tell me what we got going on with this tripod.
Okay, so this is a fully encoded tripod. That means that we have physical encoders that are built into the head. The physical encoders in the head will be able to track the pan and the tilt. We also have multiple options of encoding the lens data. So you can either use external encoders, like you'll see here. We have our external encoder hooked up to a 15mm rod, and that will just capture the data from the lens, like the zoom and the focus, and then you'll just hook up that encoder to our data box here.
Okay.
So this data box, it basically just takes all of the inputs from the encoders. It'll output 3D protocol through either UDP over the Ethernet cable, or you can use RS-422. This is going to be compatible with every virtual production software out there, like Brainstorm, Vizrt, Zero Density, things like that. So this is going to be compatible with everything on the market.
Nice. And so I'm assuming so you could either use the encoder to get your lens data, or I'm guessing if the camera had some form.
Yeah.
Like
So the lens, with this lens right here, it has an output 5-pin connector that can just connect to the lens, and then you can hook that up to the RS-422 receiving port on the data box, and that'll just get that lens data straight from the lens, so you don't need to hook up an external encoder.
Cool. So you got a bunch of different
it works
options.
with both Fujinon lenses and Canon lenses. The compact servos, Cine servos, like all their ENG lenses, compatible with everything pretty much.
Nice. And so obviously this is a good option for if you want to have a virtual studio, your cameras are locked off, but you want to still be able to track pan, tilt, move, and all of that.
Yeah, so this is a kind of a stationary system. You've seen some tracking solutions out there where it's like positional. We do have another system that on a dolly that's able to do positional tracking as well. But this one is just our more affordable option that's just going to handle the stationary tracking. It really helps with kind of immersing the audience into a virtual set. A lot of these customers that, want to have multiple types of sets, with a single studio space, they can just kind of rotate different types of sets. Whenever you can just easily rotate everything like that, it just makes it way easier.
Yeah, and it's nice enough to have a locked off camera.
Yeah.
You can have a little bit more control.
Dedicated to one single set. So.
And is there any calibration needed when you're setting this up, or is it kind of just pop it on and?
It really depends on the software you're using. I mean, with Brainstorm, you have to kind of tell it like how high the head is from the ground. It's very simple, easy to set up.
And once you do that once, you're pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, unless you balance it afterwards, then you might have to readjust a few things, but that only takes a couple of seconds. So if you use our lens encoders, I mean, it's really super easy if you're using an external encoder, because the way that it works is that you just hook up the encoder, you set your lens to like the lowest field of view, you set that as point A, and then you zoom it in all the way, and then you'll just put that as point B, and then from there you can start working on your lens file. Or if there's already virtual production companies out there that already provide lens files, so you can just plug that into the encoder, and it'll be really like a lot easier to set it up that way.
Cool. Do you have pricing and availability?
We don't have the price finalized yet, but ballpark price is probably going to be around $11,000 to $12,000.
Okay. And yeah, so on this one without some movement, what would the pricing and availability be?
This one will probably be priced from like $15,000 to $19,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
And availability for both of these options?
So this one is probably going to be about 6 months from now. So probably, sometime late summer. Same thing with this one. It's probably going to be available like maybe early summer.
All right, cool. Well, thanks a lot. And that is it for this video. Be sure to check out the rest of our NAB coverage over here at this playlist. And for more videos like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.